Yo, what's going on YouTube? Your football fan 2233 here, and welcome to episode number 23 of my Road to Premier League series. This is the last episode of season 1, as you can see, I'm just simulating all my two last matches, but here in the first game against Wycombe Wanderers, we drew 1-1, and now there were only one game remaining in the season. So I said, you know what? We have won the league. There's nothing on stake. So I believe that it's possible for me to just chill a bit. Just chill and make it nice and clear, and not playing any of the games, because I really didn't feel like playing when I was recording this. So I decided just to record how I normally end my season and start off my new season good. As you can see here, we got an injury in the first match, but it didn't really matter, because when it's not for a long time, it's okay. But we'll see that later. As you can see here, I win 2-0, 2 good goals by Dominic Duro, and yeah, just a nice, comfortable win 2-0. And here it is, winner of the Empire League 2.
Barnet 0, Northampton Town 2.
A great victory. I was really happy with the way I won the league, because I really feel like I haven't had like a lot of help. I've won a lot of games, and I felt like I actually played very well, and played solid during the whole season. So that's what is important for me. I really appreciate the way I've played, and all that things of shenanigans and all that stuff. Moving on here, I got a couple of reports on my youth play. I don't know if you saw that earlier in this episode, just a couple of seconds ago, not very long time ago. But we move on here, and we actually had nothing to do, but as you can see on the right side, I got 107 points for the whole season. So I was pretty satisfied. 107 points, it's pretty decent. It's a good amount of won games. The highest number of points you can get is 138, so I lost only 31 points. That means like 10 losses out of 46 games, so I think that's okay. But as you can see here, I'm going out and changing a lot of my players' contracts, and a lot of them currently negotiating. There weren't really many players who wanted a higher salary. I really don't believe there was anybody who wanted a higher salary. Right now I can't really remember. But they all wanted 2, 1 or 3 years or 4 years. It's pretty decent, but it's okay. As you can see here in the right side of the negotiations, you can see how many appearances the players made, how many goals they scored, and all that kind of. As you can see, Bayo Akinfenwa, 27 appearances, 15 goals. Charles, 24 appearances, 11 clean sheets, and all that sorts of shenanigans. Kelvin Langmead, really great. John Johnson, also a really great player. Lots of good players. As you can see, Shane Hicks only got 3 appearances, but he got 1 clean sheet, so that's pretty decent. But that's the way it is. As you can see, we're just moving on and trying to get a little bit further in the season. And here all this comes. a little squad monthly report about my youth player Emmanuel Paponi, who will be eligible to play in the next season. So I'm really looking forward to see how he's gonna do and play for me. And I got an offer from LLE, but I said no, I don't want. I want to stay with Northampton in the Empower League 1. It could be great if I could manage to get myself a promotion in the first season in the Empower League 1. It will be actually pretty damn awesome, but I don't really expect that, but we'll see how that all pans out during the next season. I can see here, Akinfenwa were announced as player of the cup in the FA Cup. He got the player of the tournament title. So great for Akinfenwa getting a title. And here Chris Hackett, he's returned from his injury and all that sorts of shenanigans. But we're moving on here, and we have the Friday the 21st. So and then it's in June. So just in a couple of minutes or seconds, I'm not quite sure, there will be this where it prepares the next season. Then I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions and all that sorts of shenanigans and things, stuff like that. But it doesn't really matter. Here I said end season, and I got the manager of the season award with Northampton because I won, and pretty great. And here in the domestic, in our cup, I actually fulfilled the goal of the season. I fulfilled that, so that's pretty great. And here also a high finish for the league, and I also fulfilled that. So two great things that I fulfilled. And here you can see this will take a little while, not very long, because I have a pretty fast Xbox. Not the fastest, but I have a pretty fast Xbox. And Diego Fagundes is really what I want to look for. Maybe also I need a striker. I know that because I really haven't. I have Adebayo Akinfenwa, Platts has retired. Mukendi has gone away from his loan. He's back in Liverpool. So now I only got Wilson, Akinfenwa, and Adura. So I really need a striker, and I know I also need a goalkeeper because Lee Nichols, he has also returned to Wigan from his loan. So unfortunately, I lose two pretty good players. So two of my starting 11, but that's the way it is, and there's nothing really you can do about this. And as you can see here, I'm in the new season. We have the June 3rd, the 30th of June. I think that's how I pronounce it. I'm not quite sure, but normally I also simulate all the cup, all the friendlies and all that, because I really don't enjoy playing friendlies because I just don't think it's funny. It's pointless for me to play them because I really feel like there's nothing really special about it or something, but that's the way it is, and it doesn't really matter that I simulate them. As you can see here, I have the league objective finish mid-table. I believe that I should be able to do that, finish mid-table in the league. So hopefully, and here I get a transfer budget on 1 million euros and a wage budget only 4,800. So maybe I'm gonna adjust that a bit so I get a little more wage and a little less transfer budget. Yes, that's how you say it. Because if I'm also gonna maybe sell some players and all that. As you can see here, I go out and offer Emmanuel Paponi, Paponi, contract. His estimated worth was 1.7 million, so I'm looking forward to that. His level increasing during the season, all that, so he becomes more worth. Really looking forward to that. But yeah, I hope you liked this episode. If you did, please leave a like, a comment, and maybe subscribe to my channel. And be sure to check out my other videos. Goodbye.